Satnam, everyone. Happy Monday. Let's come and get our legs crossed. We're going to rub our hands together. So some of you have been asking in Sanctuary TV, why do we have to do meditation? What is this about meditation? I don't want to do meditation. Or some people want to do meditation, some people don't want to do yoga. It's usually people want to do, movement, and then they kind of forget meditation. So I'm going to take you through some fundamental points in what you will get from meditation, how it will benefit your life, and you may be able to see some funk and drama and suffering in your life that you can see, oh, maybe that's because my mental body, my mind isn't quite balanced. I'm not meditating. Anyhow, let's get straight into it. Let's rub our hands together. Monday means moon day. Moon day. So moon, it's a little bit more introspective. It's a little bit more meditative. It's a little bit more, you wouldn't think it, would you? The conditioning is like Monday, have a coffee, go, 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 push forward. But the energy, the general energy, I'm not speaking about when we have a new moon or a full moon or an eclipse or anything else, but just generally on Monday, it's moon day. And that is more of a moon, which is yin, which is feminine, which is healing, emotions, feeling, relaxing, soothing, playing, cruising, flowing. So if you do feel like that on a Monday sometimes, just know that's the energy of the universe. So more so on the Monday. So just ride that, you could perhaps sleep a little bit more, be a little bit easier on yourself, do a bit of meditation on a Monday, do a bit of yoga, like softer yoga on a Monday. Take flow, don't overstretch your schedule on a Monday. It's good to, and then Saturday is Saturn day. How funny is this? It's so flipped. Moon day is Monday, Saturn day is fire. Saturn's fire. So guess what? Saturday is an action day. I don't know if you feel it inside yourself, but I think a lot of the time on a Saturday, I want to work. Like I say to myself, does anyone else do this? Comment in our group. Please comment in the Facebook group, everyone, if you're, everyone in Sanctuary TV, you've got a question, you've got an insight to share, you've got a soul food to share with your practice, whatever, post it in there and we will cheer you on. We will answer your questions and give you that extra mentoring. So please do that. Saturday is fire. So who feels like getting stuff done on a Saturday, like cleaning the house out, having a party, working, going and like it's fire. It's extroversion. And I'm not general, like maybe you've got your cycle on a Saturday and you're not feeling like that. I'm not saying we always do, but in the general scheme of things, that's Saturn is fire. Saturn is the teacher. Saturn is, so the teacher is, we're like fire, we cut through your bullshit, we trigger you. Me as a teacher, I'm here to trigger your ego. That's why I ask you to do stuff like give the arms up, go, 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 breath up, and you don't want to do it. And that triggers your stuff. It triggers your ego. It triggers your parts of yourself that you don't want to look at, you see? And you start to notice it bubble up and you have more awareness, and you may not know that it's your stuff. And you may, one example is you vomit it or you project it onto me and you'd be like, Alexis is so annoying. Oh my God, she's crazy. I don't, do you see what I'm saying? So then this is what happens in our life. Someone is squinting in the sun and you're like, hey, at the gathering at the Bondi drumming, and they're just like, maybe they just had an emotional release, maybe they've got a headache and they're like, hey, how are you? And then your stuff comes up because they're not looking at you with a smiley face, giving you attention, and you're like, oh, I don't like that Alexis lady. So see how all these things, all this subliminal life under the carpet, thoughts, emotions, projections, reactions is going on. And this is a lot of what life is about. You not just seeing a physical body, someone walking around, or seeing trees moving. It's about what's going on underneath that you can't see. And this practice brings up the awareness of what's happening underneath the covers. So that a real example is you meet people, if you're doing these practices, especially for years, you just know things about people. You know, perhaps like they've got some wounding, or they're feeling like this, or they want this from you, or that's their agenda, or you know things that aren't written on their forehead, but it is like it's written on their forehead, subconsciously or underneath the covers or subliminally. And I studied marketing at uni. I did commerce, and a big subject which is really manipulative, is subliminal advertising. It's psychology, it's parapsychology. Memory is coming up right now, which is horrific. We would study this in a textbook. Get this: a vodka brand would put subliminal images in the glass. There's ice in the glass with the vodka, and the glass would be making like images of breasts or something like that. So you wouldn't literally, you see the billboard, you're looking at the magazine, you don't recognize that on the surface, but underneath your subconscious, especially for men, is seeing breasts, and then they'll go and buy the vodka, which is horrific, full manipulation, as what we're seeing in the mainstream media at the moment. So it's power to know about the unseen. It's your power. And as women, we are 16. Yes, 16, not just 5 or 2 double. We're 16 times more sensitive. We're 16 times more intuitive. We're 16 times more dynamic than men. And this is what we unfold and discover and work on in these trainings, in this practice. And if you're looking to have a family, if you're looking to earn more income, if you're looking to date guys or women, whatever, if you're looking to impact more people, how are you going to do it if you don't know yourself, if you do not develop yourself? One big waste of time that we think is better to do is to like share more posts on Instagram. And I'm not saying not to do that, is to like work harder, is to try more, is to, you know, I love myself. And we're kind of white knuckling change, and we're trying to white knuckle success and growth. It doesn't happen that way. We have to be malleable. We have to be, a great example is being soft like wax. Being soft like wax is someone who has that fresh mind, that beginner's mind, that openness to life. Then they're open to learning new things. They're open to learning about themselves. They have that soft like wax freshness, and like a child, that innocence to learn, to discover, to be open, to receive, to even change their beliefs, to have that, keep discovering things about ourselves. And then that's what we're sharing. If you're a coach, if you're a mum, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a lecturer, whatever you are, it's got to come from inside. The power, the juice, the energy, and then you do need to have some strategy, like share stuff online, do the email, have the automation, whatever. I'm not saying, but the huge one is to work on yourself every day. And that's what we do here in Sanctuary TV. And there's no other way around it. You can't just buy the strategy from the marketing thing and that's it. You'll be hacking away. There won't be the fruit, the juice, the low-hanging fruit of your soul that people want to feel. I was at a gathering yesterday, a gorgeous tea gathering from Camellia. She does tea circles. She came to the retreat, and I really encouraged her to follow that dream. And she's running these amazing tea circles now. And she acknowledged me in the tea circle, and it was just so overwhelming. And my heart was just like, it was tears, and it was like such a release. I was like, it was so transformative for me to just cry and then laugh. And I remember a decade ago when I was in Bali, and I was so scared to go to a women's circle, and I would turn around on my scooter, and I would be, so scared to be seen and like fail and cry and show my weakness or my, it's not a weakness, to show myself. So what I'm getting to here is to work on yourself and to peel the layers away brings that tenderness, that softness, that truth, that innocence, that freshness that you're hungering for. That's what you're hungering for in your boyfriend, in your teacher, in your brother, in your mom. You just want to connect to that innocence, that soul. You want to connect to it in you, and you want to receive that from other businesses, other coaches or kinesiologists or yoga teachers or whatever. You just want to receive that real. It takes a bit of work. You've got to remove the mask. You've got to, and this is what we do here. We don't white knuckle it and say, I'm going to be successful. We raise our energy. We don't try and get their head on, because you can't, just like building business, there's no quick way of like, I'm just going to like share a post, but I don't even know myself. To get anywhere, Bruce Lee, be like water, my friend, which is another way of saying be like soft wax, be able to remove your defenses, look at someone else's perspective, have compassion if someone wants to cover their mouth or not, or put something in their body or not, be able to see the perspective they're coming from. Have your perspective, but be able to see all the perspectives. How cool is that, to be able to just be very malleable like wax, and then you can flow with life, and then you can really, that's the path of being a successful person. And I was chatting to a lady on the phone today who's just joined our beautiful Sanctuary TV membership for a year, yay! And she was saying how discipline is something that she so needs, and she keeps sabotaging herself, and she goes to do a walk, goes to get on the mat, and then she just finds, this lady's in her 60s. She's just a brilliant lady with multiple businesses. And I'm like, wow, you're amazing. And do not worry that you have this trouble with discipline. This is really the challenge that we have as a human being, to be disciplined. So don't feel bad if you're like, oh, I didn't get up today, However, time is ticking. Your life is short. You are here for a reason. On your last breath, your life will be reviewed, and you do not want to have regrets. And that is the suffering that you feel, that you're not sharing your medicine, you're not sharing your message. It takes discipline to melt the hard wax that's been blocking your true soul from the wounds of the past. Everyone has them, whether it's who's a famous, like just everyone, my teacher, everyone, me, everyone's got blocks. Don't feel bad if you feel like, oh my gosh, I've got so much block or trauma, or like, oh my God, I had a bad breakup 5 years ago, whatever. Everyone has stuff. Even if you look like an athlete, we have to have discipline. That is the crux of it, okay? And this is why we support you so deeply in Sanctuary TV, with the community, with the workbook. We're emailing you the workbook tomorrow. If you didn't see it in your inbox, print it out, physically get it in your hands, write notes. It's a great way to deepen the fundamentals. And if you're thinking like, oh, I don't know much about Kundalini yoga or meditation or breathwork, you don't need to know much. You basically need one breath, one mantra, one meditation, one sequence, your whole life. You could just do that. And if you just did it every day, that's the strongest thing that you can do, is a disciplined practice. You could just do the same thing. It wouldn't be any less than trying. It's even better. Most people are like, oh, I'm going to try this breathwork event. Oh, I'm going to try this cathartic thing over here. Well, I'm going to go to Bali now. Whoa, I'm going to like go and like do this face recognition thing. Oh my God, I'm going to see psychic now. And I've been there and I love stuff like that. I'm not saying to not like explore, but you have to have discipline. There's no, and it's not like a boring thing. Like you think it's, you know, like, oh, I'm just going to like get the same, I'm going to get the book out. I'm just going to do Alexis's like meditation and just like, this is where the gold lies. If you talk to anyone who's building a business, who's building a family, what do you have to do when you birth a baby? You have to sit and wait. You have to be disciplined. You have to wait for it to grow for 9 months. You have to do breathing practices. You have to, it's best to train your body to, it's a training. You have to go through a process. Our life is our happiness doesn't just come like because you're born with it. It's a process of working your physical body, of getting a glandular system secreted, of clearing the mind, of keeping the heart open. Most people's hearts is blocked. It's okay. Like it's most people, like it takes work to keep the heart open in this matrix society, if we haven't noticed. Okay. Quick shout out. We have a very exciting sale, 50% off of Sanctuary TV. It's ending soon. Please DM me to get it before it ends, so you save over $300 to get the entire year of support and mentoring and transformation at your fingertips. So please get that if you're looking to transform and get your discipline practice up and running and doing something every day. And we also have our retreat that is sold out for this month. There is one place left to come non-residentially. If you do want to come and not sleep over, then please reach out for that. The next one is on the 24th and 25th of September for 2 days. It's our intensive. It's where you want to come to fully reboot, to have a massive breakthrough that you've been looking to have in whatever area of your life. You will have it there. We put you through a gorgeous 2 days of all of this yoga and sound healing and oils, chef and sauna, cold plunge, bushwalking. And also you get bonus access. It's all recorded in Sanctuary TV. So it's a whole package to transform and to up-level your life. So let's rub our hands together. And if you're wondering like, oh, how did I talk like this? I did a sound healing the other day at a Wake Water, beautiful water warehouse, had an event, and people were like, wow, loved it. And, they say like, oh, I wish I could talk like that, or, and if you're thinking that, I never was like this before. I could not talk in public. I had a really bad memory of when I was in school and, I had to do the speeches and I would be so worried. I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be so just feel bad about about how, what are you going to say? You're going to make a mistake, and people would hassle you, and those memories haunted me. So I was closed down for many years. So these practices have completely changed me, not like change. I've become who I am born to be. And that's what you're also the same as that. There's just the layers, the onion is on top of us. And you just got to rebirth yourself every day so that you release like huge, and it's a quantum leap, and that can just happen. I really feel like yesterday was a quantum leap for me to emote that much emotion in that tea circle. It was like so much stress, like heaviness burst out of me. And I thanked my teachers and my practice to be able to just do that and not hold it. Imagine how unhealthy or how stressing my body would be if I didn't let that stuff out. And I know that's not because my old self would think, why am I sad? Or I'm such a loser, or I'm like so weak and emotional. That's the old programming. But I know because of my practice that that's just life built up in me. It's what's talking to my beloved. It's everything in a relationship. It's running a business. It's the global situation. It's all compacting in me. It's all the stuff, the thoughts, the fears, the this. And it's just finally is a safe space to just let the heart open and have a good cry and then laugh, you see? So you start to realize these emotions don't create a story from it, because we don't know even where is this. It could be, you could be emoting, carrying your mom's emotion, it could be someone else's stuff that it could be a past life if you believe in that. Do you see what I mean? We tend to create a story of like, oh, I'm sad because of life is so vast, you see? Anyhow, let's get started. I'll show you this meditation. We're going to tune in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Let's inhale to tune in. Om. Inhale deep. Squeeze energy in and up. Pull the pelvic floor, belly button in, chin in, look up. And then slowly exhale the breath out. Exhale the hands down. And just let the breath out, and then inhale deeply the breath in. And exhale. Let's just get the body flowing and moving. The shoulders, squeeze them up. Inhale. Exhale, let them go. Close the eyes. Focus at your third eye. Bring the eyes up and in. Stare through the third eye. Breathe through the nose. We're just going to do a short meditation practice today. So just a couple of warm-ups. And then a meditation. exhale. The most important thing is mantra. That's the first most important thing. The second's the breath, and the third's the posture. Let's inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, let's do some cat-cow. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. Bring your big toes together. Arms are straight. And all you're going to do is straighten your arms. Stick your butt out, inhale into the heart. Exhale, chin to chest. And keep going. Roll the eyes up through the third eye and inhale, sat, exhale, none. Deep the breath. Fast pace if you want. Inhale up, squeeze up, exhale, chin to chest, squeeze up, inhale, open the knees wide, sink back onto your heels, bring your hands together, relax, deep breath. Slowly come up, sit on your heels, and let's twist the spine. Bring your hands to the shoulders, elbows go back, and just twist left and right. Inhale left, exhale right. So make sure the head moves with the shoulders, really good. Move the shoulders, the elbows as far back as you can. Deep breath. I love this one. It feels really good. A lot of us have tight pecs, so all here the pectoralis. So when you twist back, feel that nice stretch. Roll the eyes up and into the third eye. Breathe a little deeper now. Last few breaths here. middle. Squeeze up. And slowly release the breath. Cross your legs. Get on a cushion if you want to support the spine, the hips. Let's just do a little spinal flex. Then we're going to start our meditation. I always like to cover my head because we move energy so fast up the spine, you can get a headache. So we are opening all the energy centers, moving the energy all through the spine. And you may have noticed if you do a powerful practice, if you go to a festival, definitely, if you come to retreat, perhaps people get headaches because the energy is opening up through the head. It's going up. The Kundalini is rising up, and with that, so just if you want to, this is just a scarf. It looks really beautiful, really cool. And I'm soon going to have some for you to get proper cotton, good material. So DM me if you do need that. I'll post in our Facebook group. And there are specific ways that you can wrap them, whether it's the whole head, whether it's where the hair's hanging out. You can mix them, you can do your own style, you can follow my styles. There's many different ways, but it is super duper important, and it makes you feel more grounded. It makes you feel stronger. It makes you, when I wear it in the day, it makes you feel more protected from other people's thought forms, energies, stuff going on. It's so many ancient cultures covered their head, and there's no coincidence why they would cover their head, because it gives you power. It's absolutely up to you though, but we totally recommend it. Let's bring our hands on our ankles and we're going to flex, fold them back, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can go fast, you can go slow. Doesn't matter. Just do you. Loosen up the face, relax the face. Let's inhale deeply. Squeezing it up. Exhale, release the locks, the breath. The meditation is the concentration on one point of mind to your own universality. So meditation is the concentration on one point of mind to your own universality. Meditation is the greatest purification. Meditation is to draw mental energy through all the nerve centers in one being and project them into the superior being in such a way as to feel projected. All disease will go away. Focus all mental energy on your own purity. You will be divine. So, have you ever noticed when you're focusing on someone who didn't write back and, oh no, like look what they're doing over here and oh look at the news, you can feel a headache, you can feel even sick, you can get sick, you can feel down, you feel negative, that's how powerful you are. So we're saying that meditation, you can draw energy through your being from the universe, and you can project it out into the universe, which is prayer, and all disease clears. This is how powerful meditation is, using your mind. And it's saying focus all your mental energy on your own purity, because we're pure, we're absolutely pure. We don't want to pick up the muck of the world. That's why one reason we do meditation, these practices. So focus all your mental energy on your own purity. You will be divine. Okay, so that's how important meditation is. And call it whatever, call it mindfulness, call it mental purification. Like if meditation just seems boring to you, whatever, just call it like mind purification practice, just or my conscious activation practice that I do every day. Do you see? Just see what works for you. We're going to jump straight into this meditation right now called Shabd Kriya. Shabd, Shabd Kriya. Okay, into the breath. Going to hold your hand like this, the right or the left, thumbs touching, and they're just in your lap. You're going to have a straight spine. It's a really beautiful foundational meditation. Straight spine, chin in, hand in the lap. Actually, the right's on top of the left. Thumbs are meeting, face forward. Your eyes are focused at the tip of your nose. So just close the eye, half opened actually. The eyes are 50% open. And you're going to have the eyes looking down at the tip of the nose. You're going to inhale 4 equal parts, mentally chanting sa, ta, na, ma. So I'm going to play that mantra for us now, so you will know the mantra. And as you exhale in 2 equal strokes, you're going to mentally project Vahe Guru. That's going to purify your mind. Vahe is wow, pure ecstasy, like wow, we're alive. God created us. We are part of God. Wow, just for being alive, that's Vahe. It makes you feel ecstasy just from waking up in the morning. This is how we can feel. We just have to do these practices. And Guru means the journey that we're going on. We're moving from that negative, that disease, that fearful, that matrix conditioning. Gu is darkness, Ru is light. We are moving from the darkness individually and collectively at the moment, if you haven't noticed it, from the darkness. We're in a lot of darkness right now. We don't want to get involved in that, into the light. That's Guru. That's how powerful chanting Guru, Guru is. These frequencies were given to us at this time to activate us. Okay, follow me. We won't do it for long. I'm just going to show you this just for a few minutes so that you can continue in your own time. You can do it from 15 minutes to 62 minutes. Okay, so you could just sit here for a whole hour doing this. I'll show you for a few minutes and then we'll tune out. Okay. So inhale, 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 inhale the nose, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale through the nose, then just exhale, exhale. So inhale, sa, ta, na, ma, then exhale through the nose, exhale, Waheguru. Okay, inhale, 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 exhale, exhale. So it's just exhale. Okay, so we're going to start now. Let's go. So you're inhaling 4 strokes through the nose. The eyes are half opened, looking at the tip of the nose. breathing 4 equal sniffs in through the nose. You're vibrating this mantra, Satanama, and then you exhale 2 strokes through the nose, Wahe Guru. We're just going to do it for a few more minutes. Feel your nervous system calming. Feel the nerves regenerating. After a few months, the rhythm of your breath will be subconsciously regulated, and eventually will hear the mantra in daily activities. You will think better, you will work better, share better, love better, and even fight better. There cannot be enough praise of the meditation's effect on personality. It gives the mind the power to stretch infinity. It promotes radiance and patience and practical universality. 1 minute left. Last few breaths here. Inhale deeply. Squeeze the energy up. Hold the pelvic floor, belly, chin in, look up. And exhale the breath out. Inhale. Feel the nerves so much calmer. Rub your hands together. This is a great meditation to do before bed. Best time to practice this is before bed. So this is a Kriya. What we just did is a meditation, but it's called Shabd Kriya. So it means that it's not just a meditation, it mixes breath, mantra, and sequence to give you a specific result, which is better sleep, which is deep relaxation, nerve regeneration, rhythm of your breath. You'll start to hear the mantra, you'll think better, you'll work better, you'll share better, you'll love better. You'll be in that harmonic flow of, when you're just like giggling and you're like playing around, you're just harmonic, you're just yourself, you're rejuvenating, you're in rhythm. That's what's happened now, if you can feel that. I know I said it was just going to be a few minutes, but I realized how powerful this is. And please comment in the Facebook group your experience with it, or any questions you have. Make the most of the Facebook group, the mentor in there, and do this before bed if you want. It's just a great one. You can just dog ear this class and just replay it, and then you will, like, after a few times, you'll just know the meditation. You'll just know 4 sniffs in, 2 sniffs out, Satanama, Waheguru, eyes 50% open at the tip of the nose. Let's tune out. Let's rub our hands together. And we'll tune out with 3 Satnams. Let's inhale deeply. Satnam. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Satnam. Well done, everyone. And if you have any other requests of what you want to learn, or what meditations, or what elements you have, put them in the Facebook group. And if you do need personal support, just reach out to myself. Send me a DM about a personal session if you need that help. Satnam.